Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. This is Drew Sitzwitz, and I'm joined by Amuz.
What up, what up? How you feeling today?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you for coming out here. Kind of a crazy story. I've been watching your videos online for probably a year now. I don't know how long you've been posting.
Consistently since the beginning of like 2026, but I've been posting shit. Ooh, I can cuss on here?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been posting shit since like, I'll say, about a year now.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm on your train early, which is cool. But so, yeah, I've been following you for a while, then I hit you up randomly, and you're like, I'm actually coming to Chicago this weekend. Can we make it work? So I was like, yes, let's do it. So introduce yourself to my audience and where they can find you and what kind of videos you make and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So my name is Amuz or Zane. I don't know. I was just telling Drew that I feel a little weird, I am Zane, like I'm no one special, but Amuz on Instagram, amuz.ig, amuz.tok on TikTok, but pretty much I post videos like sort of documentary style where I like do deep dives into like the stories of artists. Like I just finished up posting about Jay-Z and like his whole story.
Incredible.
And doing all that. Matty Balls, he's a YouTuber who does something similar, but he like sort of is the one that inspired me. So I do all that. I also make music videos, like direct edit, all that sort of thing. And that's what I actually started out doing.
Yeah, I saw you were with, is it Rye? I had him on my show too.
Yeah. He's the last music video I put out at the beginning of the summer. Cool. It's super fun. I love doing it. It's just, for me, it's sort of like you rely too much on an artist when you're doing a music video. And a lot of the times, especially at this level, like that can be a little frustrating.
Yeah. Rappers are the worst. They don't show up on time. They don't show up at all. They don't respond to you. I mean, it's brutal. So I feel your pain on that.
Yeah. But so that's when when I moved to LA last summer, that's when I finally like started posting, because like I'm from South Bend, Indiana, so Notre Dame. But it was like, when I'm out there was no one that I knew, and like I had no pressures of people being like, "Oh, you're posting this shit, bro. Like, what's wrong with you?"
Right.
So I loved that I was out there and I was able to finally like that switch flipped in my brain where I could post what I wanted to.
You don't feel embarrassed because people from high school are like, "Dude, you're lame for doing that." Yeah, that's a hurdle you have to get over for sure. Especially like with your video, it's like it's your face.
Yeah, literally, bro.
But I do like that you do it solo, because like you said, you don't have to rely on anybody else. Like me, I'm so guest driven that it can be so frustrating.
Yeah.
But also I've tried to do a podcast by myself. I can't do it. It's so hard, like to just rant. So like I'm assuming you're like writing a script or something. Yeah. It's very impressive.
Yeah. So I'll go through, like I'll find a topic, and then if I can't find too much like material about it, then I'll just like say, fuck it, bro, on to the next one. Like I wanted to do one about, you know who BB Tricks is?
No.
She's like I think she's from Spain. I could be wrong. I think she's from Barcelona.
Cool.
But she's like a DJ / rapper sort of this popping off. And I wanted to do one about her, but I just couldn't find enough like articles and videos and shit. And I'm not a big AI guy, so I'm not going to sit there and like type in a chat GPT. I write all my own shit.
Yeah, that's really cool. But you know, maybe that's how your next step. You're so underground. You're getting people that don't even have a Wikipedia about them.
Yeah, literally. That makes it hard though. But like Mike DFG, shout out Mike. That's why I was here, because he had his Summer of Greed.
The Heisman.
Yeah, the Heisman. I love Mike. I did an interview with him, and I'm still like, I have all the footage, the actual interviews out on my YouTube, but I wanted to make it into like one of those documentary style videos that I do. But I'm still sort of like trying to piece everything together and figure out how to do it in a way, because when you're dealing with artists like Mike DFG, there's a clear difference in who knows who Mike is. Like a lot of people in Chicago know who Mike is, but he's no way, shape, or form the same level as Jay-Z, which I can
exactly
rely. I can like if I do, I can rely on people see Jay-Z's face in the thumbnail or whatever. And if they fuck with Jay-Z, then they'll watch.
Right, where an underground Chicago only
Yeah.
rapper might not get as much traction.
Who knows? In a year, though, Mike might be up there. He's been going.
I completely agree.
He's been going.
Yeah. What was I going to say? So I was going to ask about academics. Like, are you a student of academics? Like that whole like documentary style, like, in-depth sort of thing? Or?
Yeah. So that's that. It's funny you say that because that's sort of like how I got into doing all this shit, because I went to IU, Indiana. We're in Illinois right now. Indiana.
Here it's U of I.
Oh,
University of
Illinois, Champaign.
Yeah, Urbana-Champaign.
Champaign.
IU is Indiana.
Right. Yep. But I went there in high school. Damn, I can just give you this whole story.
Let's
then.
do it.
But in high school, I did IB. Do you know what IB is?
No.
So it's like AP classes, and then IB classes are like a step up. It's
Damn.
like, it stands for International Baccalaureate. So I did all those in high school. Super fun. I loved it. Got to take shit like philosophy in high school. So I loved it. Really taught me a lot, like how to write and stuff like that. So I did that, and then I knew.
Why are you so smart?
Shout out pops, shout out moms.
Yeah, okay.
But I did all that.
What do they do?
My dad, he was
Not to be specific, but
yeah, no, you're good. He was a police officer, like for the airport, like police officer / firefighter. So if like a plane crashed, it's like a different type of fire than than a regular fire. So he like worked at the airport and did those two things.
Interesting.
But he was also in like the military and stuff like that.
But not academically driven. It's not like he was like a lawyer.
Yeah. But he was a smart dude. He was a smart dude.
Yeah.
And then my mom, she like works in social work, so it's like I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm assuming they're smart people because I'm smart, but
well, no, it just seems like they cared probably, and that's why you did good in school. But okay, so you took high level classes in high school.
Yeah, and one of those classes was a film class. So I got to take film in high school, which not a lot of people obviously get to do, especially at a public school like that I went to
in South Bend, Indiana. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But so I took that. I loved doing like the film shit. So I was like, fuck, bro. And this was during COVID, like when COVID was just starting to happen, because I graduated high school in 21.
Okay.
So we're doing all that shit. And in that film class, I'm like, bro, I'm bored as fuck at the crib, bro. Bored as fuck. So I started posting TikToks in high school, like on my personal. I have a whole separate personal account.
Oh wow.
That's like what I doom scroll on, but I never post on there anymore.
Yeah. So
I was like posting that shit, but that was when I was playing hockey. I played hockey for 14 years of my life. Yeah.
What position?
Defense.
Okay.
Team Indiana, Team Michiana. I was decent.
That's
I was
crazy.
All right. I was nice.
That's so cool. So many layers to the character.
Yeah, I know, and I'm glad that I get to like share it with people now.
I just thought you were into hip hop. That's cool.
Nah, but I'm into hella shit. I'm into a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And then so I started posting on there. I'd start doing decently well. Because back then TikTok and now TikTok, like being able to post on both, back then was so much easier to blow up and like get fans and like work the algorithm sort of. And now it's, especially with the new company that bought it, it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, I was doing pretty good on TikTok for a while. Nothing crazy. I have 1,000 followers, whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing serious. But my views would be doing decent.
Yeah.
I would still hit 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 views sometimes randomly.
Yeah.
Now, for the last like 6 months, I literally get 300 views on every single video.
Yep.
It's so frustrating.
That's the new company. It's because what's the new? Is it ByteDance? Is that?
I think so. Yeah. ByteDance maybe.
They like want you to buy the views now, pretty much.
Oh, every single video you post, it says for 9,000 views, spend $15.
Yeah,
like,
bro, fuck no.
I never do it. I'm sure it would help. And part of me is like, do I need to play the game? And then they'll start like, feeding me views. If I buy a couple here and there, then they'll try to like, but I'm like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it organically. Probably not going to work, but.
Nah, that's why I like Instagram a lot more though, like posting wise and content creator wise, because it's a lot easier to grow on there.
I think so too.
And like right now. But yeah, I was posting on TikTok in high school. just a little bit, and sort of.
Were you cool in high school? Were you like the artsy guy in film class, or you're the jock, you're the hockey guy?
I was honestly, like, people say like they're cool with everyone. I was honestly cool with everyone. Like I was in like the smart classes, I guess you could say.
Right.
And then like I could go like hang out with like the hockey kids too and stuff like that. The rich little assholes that played the game.
That's the thing, hockey. It is like they're crazy people because like they slam into each other and stuff. But then there is this whole rich kid Escalade mom. You have to drive an hour on the weekends. Yeah,
that's what it is. I genuinely have no idea how my mom's afforded that shit, bro.
So I've had other people on from South Bend. So yeah, I had Solo K and Rye.
Okay.
But then who else did I have? Oh, but like the way that they're telling it, they were like in the trenches and like they're at a party that got shot up and like all this kind of stuff. Like, is that your view of South Bend, or?
It can be a view of South Bend. It's not. I stayed out of all that shit.
Right.
Because like I said, I mean, obviously if I'm in those classes, if I'm going out and playing hockey, I'm not really around that shit.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I like where I live isn't the best area, but you can stay out of it if you want to.
Like in my mind, South Bend, I'm like, oh, it's college town. It's Notre Dame. It's like a prestigious college town. I went golfing there one time at this course. It was the best course I've ever been to. It was like, so in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is like a fancy town. And these two guys got on the show and they're like, talking about smoking blunts in the park at 2 a.m. and stuff.
It is two completely different experiences. I will be like that, or I will say that it's like Notre Dame and the area around it is like what you described.
Okay.
Everywhere else, like where me and Rye and Solo K and everyone else pretty much that you probably had on from South Bend, we don't live around there. Like I'm from the west side, so it's like, yeah, the shit they're talking about is the shit they like I live around.
Jeez. And what about like Preston? Do you know him? He's further away
Preston,
from you,
bro.
but
I love Preston. He's the one that like he's damn near where I am now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I found him. When did I start texting him? Because I was in high school, did all those classes, went to IU, started studying.
Oh, you did go to IU. Okay.
Yeah. So I studied sports media because I knew I wanted to be in media from posting TikToks and shit like that. I didn't really fuck with it for real because it's like, damn, bro, I got to go to this fucking, like this softball game at 2 p.m. on a Saturday. Nigga, I'm trying to get drunk and go watch this football game.
Right.
Go watch IU.
Right.
That was when IU was bad, though. Go watch us get our ass beat.
Oh, right, because they just won last year, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
So I was like, damn, I don't really fuck with this. I love sports, but I don't fuck with, like, working in it. But I only needed one more class to finish, like, the major by the time I was already, like, a sophomore. So I was like, fuck it, finish that. Maybe I'll graduate a year early. I didn't graduate a year early. I ended up staying and doing all 4 years because I got what was called 21st Century Scholar. It's like a program in Indiana where if your household makes below like a certain amount of money, then they'll like just pay for you to go to any Indiana public college.
Oh, wow.
So I got that. So I was like, fuck it, bro. They're paying me a decent amount each semester to go.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it, bro. Let me keep getting that money up while I can.
Plus, it's fun, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You're living with some friends in college.
Then I switched to creative advertising and Spanish as two other majors just because I had to fill time out. And then like around there is when I met Preston because I started making music videos like my freshman year. And then I started taking it serious for real like my sophomore, junior year. So I think that's around when I met Preston. And he was friends with Phoenix. I don't know if you know him.
Yes, I've had him on too, I think.
Yeah, so he's friends with him and now manages him and I help co-manage. But yeah, and he's a real cool dude, bro. Real chill. He's one of the real people in the scene.
Completely agree.
I think he's
like the backbone of it, in my opinion. Like everybody wants to be a rapper, right? Mm-hmm. Preston's like, no, I'm going to be the infrastructure for all these people, which I think is so humble, if that makes sense. Like he doesn't want to be the star. He's still in all the videos and all that sort of stuff, but you could tell it's like, no, you guys do that. He just loves the scene, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know George Peretti? Have you met him yet?
course, bro. I was just talking.
Okay.
He was at Mike's show last night. We were just talking because I watched his episode before I came on.
That's perfect.
So I was just like, "Yo, George, I'm going to talk with Drew tomorrow. Was it fun? How was it?" He was like, "Yeah, bro, it's fun. I fuck with Drew."
Yeah.
So I love him. He's also one of the like real ones in the scene. He's been supporting me from the start too. Like he'll damn near comment on all my shit and stuff. I love George.
In my mind, George and Preston are like the two forces. Maybe just because they're the two people I've met, but that's like two different kind of scenes, the Indiana thing and then this like North Side Chicago thing sort of combining together. So I know I should have gone to the show last night. There was another one on Thursday, I think, too, that I didn't go to either. But anyways, those are like my two godfathers in the music department.
They're for sure in Chicago putting it forward.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Preston has that whole Cloud9 thing. And it's like in the city, when he did my show, he drove all the way from Indiana to come here. And he was telling me, yeah, I think I might want to like do something like this, maybe like rent out a space, blah, blah, blah. And we were kind of talking like, oh, that'd be difficult because you're in Indiana, you have to drive to Chicago. Turns out he had already like paid, like bought it. He'd already signed all the pay. Like he was being humble. He knew he was going to do all this shit already. And he was like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. So that was really cool to see, like, just, and have all these people that have been in his studio. Like it's really cool.
I know they just made him move. I don't know how much I could actually get into it. I don't want to put his business out there, but they essentially he had to move locations, so they were like remaking the entire room and stuff like that.
Oh man, well it'll be even better this time.
Yeah. I think it will be. Hopefully, everything happens for a reason. So
it's true. Okay, so what about Jorjiana? How do you feel about her?
Music wise, she's not really for me. I can't hold you.
Okay.
I can't hold you. She has a couple good songs, don't get me wrong. Like I think every artist, like you can have a couple good songs and still not be for me.
Sure.
Like she's one of them.
Is it the voice? Is it the flow? Is it just the
it just
lyricism?
Sounds ass to me. I don't know what it is. No disrespect to her, because like I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal in almost any artist. So I think
she's great. I think it's fun. You know,
I think she has a great personality too. Like to be a rapper, she has a really good personality, which is something you really need now.
It's true.
But I don't know. It might be the voice. I don't know. It's not for me though. I can't. I listen to her new album because I like even when I don't like an artist, I'll go and listen to like a new project if I can get myself in the right mindset to go do it. Like I still have to listen to the new Ken Carson album. I don't fuck with Ken Carson either.
I do not either. But so like in high school, I'm big into music, big into rap, all kinds of music. But I would be like, okay, you know what? It's Wednesday. I'm gonna go listen to this Outkast album from 1994 or whatever, right? I'm gonna listen to the entire album and just like at school throughout the day, right? I feel like nobody really does that. Nobody will like listen to a full album, maybe listen to a couple songs, this or that. But like, so again, seeing your stuff, I could tell you actually will sit down and listen to the whole album. It seems like.
Yeah, I do. For sure I do. Anything that I put out, I'd fully listen to an album. If I didn't fully listen to it, I'll say in the video, I'll turn that shit off because it was ass. And like, yeah, bro. I love that people, I think people need to start listening to albums all the way through again, like you said, because they don't really do that shit no more.
I can't remember if it was Preston or who said it, but they were talking about how your song has to be like 2 minutes or less now. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of the 2 minutes or less, but they're not wrong. I can't. They're not wrong because attention spans are so cooked now.
Right. It's like when I make a clip, I always try to do like just a minute long. But
that's too long.
Right. You do 30 seconds, long. It's going to do way better.
Yeah.
You know, it's so frustrating. I even posted like the first like 2 minutes of a podcast, like just no edited, just like start just 2 minutes. Nothing.
Really?
Nobody listened to it. You know? And then also algorithmically, if people did watch 30 seconds of it, that's only a quarter of the video. So then the algorithm goes, oh, people don't like this, even though they did actually watch a good chunk. Or me, I'm from the podcast space, so I will listen to a 3-hour Joe Rogan start to finish and want more. Yeah. You know, so I just don't, my mind doesn't wrap around that, but you have to feed the people what they want, I guess. But
and it's like the videos I make, them bitches are all like between 2:50 and 3 minutes long. Yeah. So it's like, damn, are people really going to fuck with it? And I'm not gonna, this is low-key a L content creator of me, but I really don't look at like the retention graphs and shit like that.
I don't either. No, I don't either.
I really should. Yeah, I really should, but I don't really look at that sort of shit.
In my mind, if it's like, I feel like what I'm doing is good, and I feel like people will fuck with it. Maybe they don't see it now. Maybe they're not aware of it yet. But like, if you just keep doing the same thing, you can tweak things and learn things. But you know, the audience will come to you as like every day you kind of wake up being like, maybe I will have 1 million followers. You know, which is the magic of TikTok. That can't happen, but probably not.
I think you'll get there. You just need that like one guest that either says some like outlandish shit,
right,
or like that's just on the bubble of being famous or some shit like that, and your shit's gonna pop, bro.
Yeah, I got OK Deezy coming on soon.
Fuck with Deezy, bro. He was at the show last night.
Okay, cool. And so
I love Deezy.
Similar to Mike, I feel like they're right there, like you said, on the cusp of fucking blowing up. They just need that one viral ass song that's going to go crazy for them, and then everyone's going to be like, "Oh, this guy's awesome." So, yes, I'm trying to get those interviews because, you know, I've DM'd people with a bunch of followers and stuff, and I can tell they go, "Oh, I'm not going to respond to him. He's got 1,000 followers. You know, okay, he does a little podcast, whatever." But so you need to have that middle ground of like still willing to do a show like this. So, one brick at a time.
Yeah. That's why you're like, you come in and you make people feel like I'm comfortable as shit, and you make people feel comfortable.
Okay.
And like it's good chops every single time, bro. So
thank you.
I think you'll blow. I think you'll blow soon.
Pause.
What Jack Harlow said? Resume.
I've never heard that.
You haven't seen that clip of Jack Harlow?
No. I should have pulled up in the Jack Harlow fit with the brown. What do they call that? Like. Conscious rap.
Yeah. People were hating on his like latest album, the Monica album. Low-key fucked with it.
Okay.
Low-key fucked with it. It was like neo soul rap from a white dude.
Whoa.
I fucked with it though.
I didn't listen to it, huh?
It was decent.
I haven't listened to Jack Harlow since What's Poppin'.
Yeah, they were frying his ass online, but I kind of liked it.
That's pretty funny. I feel like Jack Harlow was cool. But then everybody flipped on him, and he became like the nav of the scene. And I don't know if it was just because he was like the white guy, or maybe the songs just weren't as good anymore, you know. But
yeah, he definitely the sound. I don't know, like from what he was doing to now, it's completely different. But it's like he's an artist, bro. He's gonna change. Real artists always change and evolve.
Right? How do you feel about that? Like, dude, this album's nothing like his other stuff. But it's like, yeah.
No, I fuck with that, bro. Every album's gonna have its own audience, like and if you really fuck with the rapper, like Future's new album, bro, everyone's shitting on it. I love Future. He's like one of my 3 favorite artists. It was a really, really good album, and I'm glad he like changed the sound from sort of just doing all that shit. And my favorite song off that album is called Alice. Everyone was fucking hating on that song.
So funny.
And I was like, this song is amazing. Yeah, it's not like the Future we're used to, but that's a fire song, bro.
Yeah. And Future, that would be a critique that he makes the same song every time. Great, but yeah, try something different. Or you also have the Drake, where each album he's culturally appropriating something or stealing something from somebody else. But
fuck Drake, bro. Fuck Drake. Last 3 albums, those 3 albums, Iceman, Habibi, and Maid of Honor, all dog shit. They were horrible. Bro.
There's some catchy stuff on there.
There's a couple catchy songs. Couldn't get. This is me being honest and going through the albums. Listen, it took me like 2 or 3 tries to get through Iceman. Tried Maid of Honor, got like 3 songs in, turned that shit off. Didn't even try the 3rd one. and he was. Is
it really called Habibi?
Yeah, Habibti maybe. Okay. Habibi. One, I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
Right.
But fuck him for those, because I was hyping. In my videos, I was being like, it's gonna be so good, bro. He's like hyping it up, but then he got to the point where he was hyping it up too much, and I was like, a month or 2 before it came out, I was like, damn, bro, it's low-key gonna be ass. He's hyping it up too much. He's taking too long.
Yeah, the Ice Pyramid. It was like, fuck. But I did appreciate the actual album rollout of that. Cool.
It was fire. Yeah. Artists aren't doing that no more.
Nobody does that shit. The GOAT Kanye, that was like his whole thing. It would be like a year, the album's gonna come out, everyone's talking about it for a year straight, and then it wouldn't come out at the week it was supposed to, and then it would come out a month later. There was all these different things, or he would change, or like with The Life of Pablo, I don't even know if you remember this, you're a little bit younger than me, but I remember him tweeting like the name of the album is T-Lop, like right in the comments, like what is the album, like right, and people were trying to guess what does it mean, you know, that's like the Kanye like decoding all this shit, and I don't know, it was just so fun, where again nobody really does that anymore.
Yeah, I know Mike DFG, I think he's an artist on the smaller scale that his rollout for Heisman was fire, bro. Like artists that are like him, like around his size, that would be my one piece of advice, bro. Try. Like, try. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. He's got the color.
Yeah.
Orange. Okay. Everything's going to be orange. Great. Now, every time I see a video, maybe I don't really recognize him, but wait, maybe I do, and then he's got the football kind of aspect to it, and I don't know, really cool. Did he also do On the Radar?
Yeah, so was
DZ. Did that, yeah.
DZ, their videos both just came out.
Dude, I saw that. I was like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they're like winning for me. It's like I got put onto these two underground guys. It's pretty cool.
Well, they're fire.
Okay, what about going to Kanye? I just had these DJs on, and we're talking about how great he is and all this, or used to be or whatever. And then he's like, "What was your favorite song on Bully?" And I was like, he's like, what? You didn't listen to it? I'm like, I listened to a couple songs. He's like, yeah, exactly. He's like, we're saying he's the greatest of all time. Didn't even try the new album, And I'm just like, yeah, that's the state of Kanye's music at this point. It's crazy.
Ass. I listen to it all. I haven't liked Kanye. I was just talking to my friends about this. I haven't liked Kanye since like 2016, 2017 or 18 maybe.
Yeah, it went from The Life of Pablo, which was incredible, to what's the Mountain album, whatever that is.
Yay, is that what it's called?
I believe it's called Yay.
Yeezus? Yay? No, Yeezus was later.
Yeezus was before Life of Pablo, which was also incredible. I don't know if you like Yeezus or not, but
I really didn't.
Go back, dude. So good. You got to listen to the whole song. At the end, he changes the beats. It's fucking nuts.
You know my other hot take about Kanye that everyone loves?
He's ass?
No, I think he's really good.
Okay.
I didn't like Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah, that was right where it was starting to fall apart for sure.
It's not good.
Dude, it was Kid Cudi, Kanye West. You don't like Kid Cudi?
He's got like 5 songs to me.
What?
He's got like 5 songs.
You're crazy. How old are you?
23.
Okay, I'm 27, so we're right there, but maybe Kid Cudi hit me in middle school a little bit harder.
I have friends that love him.
Yeah.
Not me. I don't know. I just could never. I can appreciate the artistry of it, but it's not for me.
Also, as a white kid from the suburbs, Kid Cudi, Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa, all at the same time kind of, brought me into rap. So maybe I have a little soft spot for it. But yeah, so the Yay album, and then I think Kids See Ghosts was right after that. And it went from every single song on a Kanye album was great to, there's like 3 good songs on this album. Which is still good. Like if Future came out with an album with 3 good songs, you'd be like, dude, Future's the man, right? But for Kanye, it just kind of changed, and then from then on, it was just like, what the fuck? Then the gospel thing, and then
yeah, it's not good. It's just not good.
Crazy.
Kanye fans might hop on your dick about it too in the comments, bro.
Please.
I posted one video. I posted like one video saying how ass Bully was. I started getting death threats in my DMs, bro. I swear to God.
That's crazy. Would you want to see him? Would you see him live?
I would see him live.
Dude, I know.
I don't know how much I would be willing to pay to see him live.
That's the debate on the podcast. Is like, would you pay $1,000 to see Kanye at Soldier Field? Yeah.
Fuck no. I might. The nigga better bring me backstage, and I better be getting some slop from someone for $1,000, bro. From someone.
Yeah. I just think it'd be legendary. Again, Soldier Field would be sick. The DJs I had on, they were both like, no, I wouldn't do it. I'm like, what? That's crazy. They were both like in their 30s. And they're like, well, have you seen him before? I'm like, no. They're like, oh, well, I saw him at Lollapalooza in 2012 or whatever it was.
Sure, that shit was fire.
Yeah, they're like, I saw P Kanye, so they're like, I don't want to like taint that memory of like this show where he could, I could see him also just like ranting for 30 minutes about nothing, and then everyone's like, play music.
Yeah, one of my real good friends, he lives in Texas. He just went and saw him wherever he was there, Houston, I think.
Yeah.
And he like sent us videos. I think he's really good at performing. But it's just the music is ass.
Right. It's kind of like just, hey, play the hits. You know? You could DJ for 2 hours straight. Just play the old shit.
Yeah, literally. Literally, bro.
But I'm sure that would kill Kanye. Like if he plays a new song and no one's fucking with it, I'm sure he would freak out.
That's like him, Kanye, Future, and Kendrick Lamar are like 3 artists that are like, I need to see them before they're done making music. I'm low-key running out of time with Kendrick and Kanye. I'm low-key running out of time. I don't know how much longer. They're old, bro.
It's true.
Future's old, too. They're all old.
Yeah, they used to talk about that on No Jumper all the time. Like, you name your top 5 favorite rappers, they're all from 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know you're more into the underground stuff, and same thing with George and all those guys, but like...
You don't know something? I'm really not. Like I like it. Like it's cool, but I think like the state of it, I don't like. How do I put this? I don't like the egotism, I guess, that's in it. There's a lot of ego. And I'm not even specifically talking about Chicago. I'm talking about like the scene as a whole. Lots of ego, lots of like not helping each other out, which I think is not. That's why the underground in like the earlier years was so good, because niggas were willing to collaborate with damn near anyone.
Sure.
So it's like people don't really want to do that. Now it's like, damn, you don't got 10K followers. I don't want to make a song with you. It's like Trevo Fuego. He's real good friends with Solo and Rye. And he's also from South Bend.
Okay.
I love Trevo. I think he makes pretty good music. But it's hard for him and even Phoenix to sometimes to go out and get like slots at a performance or like connect with fans, because it's like they're at the show and then let's say like a Kells is performing. Everyone's there to see Kells. So, and they don't like, they'll have fun, enjoy their music, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really convert a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's difficult. I was talking to another guy about performing Mondo. I think he was at the performance maybe. But I was saying that if you're in a rock band, you can play covers at a bar and you can make money and you can even maybe make a living doing that. And you learn how to perform and you learn how to play music, and then you can write your own music and great. You can't really do that with rap. You're not going to go to a bar and perform, you know, fucking Get Rich or Die Trying. Like that would be crazy.
It's such a weird genre. I love it. It's such a weird genre of music to like try to make it in, though.
It's true.
It's like you have to do stuff that no other like artist in any other genre has to do. Like you wouldn't see Taylor Swift out here like having to go on Instagram and fucking, I don't know, say some crazy shit to go viral.
It's true. Is that also just the culture?
It might be. It might just be social media.
Right. Like country music, it's like, yeah, we're drinking beer, but we're not smoking blunts and sipping lean. Like there's a different level to it. We're not committing crimes. You know, this is like that whole aspect of it. Like you have to be tough, or you don't really have that. And I guess you do have to be tough and like rock and stuff, but it's different, you know. What was I gonna say? I had something. Oh, you were saying that you need to be stylized, like with Mike and the orange and you know the whole rollout and everything. I think a lot of underground people love Cardi, understandably.
Yeah, this is my biggest complaint with the underground.
Okay, so I'm hitting it on the head. So they think they're being unique and cool and interesting by wearing leather pants and crazy hair, but in actuality, you're not interesting at all. You're just a fucking clone of somebody else who was ripping that from something, you know, like Cardi was just basically stealing it from like 1980s like hardcore shit, right? So
it's my biggest complaint right now is, like I said, niggas don't want to try. They just want to sit there or a farm, be mysterious, and it's kind of ruining the genre of music to me, at least. Like we see what happens when people are actually like personable and funny and have a good personality. Like, do you know Too Slimy? Have you heard of him?
Of course, yeah.
It's like his music's fucking ass. It's horrible. But he has like a good personality and he's confident in himself, and like he's not trying to aura farm. He's like authentically himself, and he has a really big fan base.
It's insane, yeah. And he's kind of goofy, but then he is serious. And then he's performing at Summer Smash. It's crazy. Yeah, Too Slimy. I tried to get him on the pod too, but he's blown way past me.
I saw that in the George episode. You were talking about that.
Dude, that would have been so legendary.
That would have been fire.
Yeah, he's crazy. And he's the kind of guy where you're like, how the fuck did he make it? You know, literally, like he's like 5 feet tall.
Literally.
He's like, I don't know, it's just funny, but he is the man. It's cool. What I was going to say, I remember now, I'm wearing my pro era Joey Badass shirt right now, right? Why is there no crews? Why is there no collectives? Why is there no Odd Future anymore?
It's kind of, in my opinion, like, I don't know everything about it, but in my opinion, what was the video? Oh, I was talking about Members Only Collective, and which was like X, Ski Mask, The Slump God. Those are the two main ones. No one knows anyone else.
Sure.
But it's like back then, like I was saying, people were eager to collaborate with each other and wanted to help each other out. And now, to me at least, like I said, it seems like there's a lot of that egotism. Like, I have to be better than you. Like, we both can't eat, only I can eat type shit. But I don't know. But maybe it also goes back to that like Cardi thing where people just want to aura farm, want to sit there and do that. And I think just in general, people don't know how to work together anymore, like from a general standpoint, just from like all the AI and social media and stuff like
Maybe
that.
Maybe COVID kind of crushed people too. It's like, no, I'll just do it on my own.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people I have on the show too. I'm like, oh, how is it at the studio and stuff? And most of the time it's like, the studio is like my buddy's basement, and like we like the three of us make all the music together, kind of a thing, which is cool too. But yeah, you're not in a room with a guy who's produced for other people, and then maybe another artist comes in. Like, there's not that community. It seems like
there's not a like real community anymore. To me, it feels like.
But that's why the show was cool. Like it's like, okay, a lot of artists coming together. You were kind of networking with people and shit, and yeah.
Which is why I'm excited to move to New York in like a week.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so let's talk about that.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to grad school at NYU.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm only doing it because I couldn't find a fucking job after I graduated. But I literally woke up one day and I was like I was working with like the special needs students at my old high school. Like I did that for the past year.
Oh wow.
Pretty fun. I'm not way more fun than I expected it to be. But it was like,
and he's a good guy too, everybody. Come on, that's great. That's beautiful.
So I was doing that, and I woke up one day in like February. I was like, fuck, bro, I've been applying since August to like all these record labels, all these like advertising and marketing agencies. I've barely heard shit back, bro. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go back to school. And I literally just Googled. I was like, best grad program for music business. NYU came up. I applied. I was like, I'm not worried about the academic side. Like, I know I have the grades and shit for that. And
right.
I was more so worried about the money side of it and like if I'd be able to afford it. Which shout out some people that helped me with that.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
yeah, I would assume NYU is pretty pricey.
Super duper expensive. Way more expensive than it needs to be, bro. It's like, I mean, it's Googleable. It's like $30K a semester.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So it's like, what, 60, 120 just in tuition because it's a 2-year program. Plus living expenses in New York are insane.
Yeah.
So,
but dude, that'll be so great. You'll be with other creative people and all of that sort of stuff. That's really, really cool. I'm excited for you.
I'm super geeked about it. And
so where are you living?
I'm going to be living in like the Bushwick area in Brooklyn. I don't know anything. I've never been to New York. Like the first time I go, I'm going to be moving in.
That's crazy. So is your family helping you, or are you just going by yourself, or what?
Yeah. So I wanted to go by myself, but my mom insisted on like driving me there, and so I could bring like extra shit with me, and I wouldn't have to like buy a bunch of new stuff. And I have a PC. Like that's how I edit all my shit.
Okay.
And I was just gonna end up having to ship it out there, and she was like, "Oh, I don't want you to have to shipping your PC out. I don't want you to have to do that." She was like, "We can drive."
Well, that'd be nice.
Yes, bro. Like lot more hassle, but I will have to spend less money, which is, I guess, what I need to do.
Spend less money, and that'll be like a nice memory with you and your mom on a trip out there. What is that, like 12 hours?
12. It'll be I'll probably be like 12, 13 with stops and shit. That's not shit though, bro. I drove to, like I said, I lived in LA last summer for my internship at Warner Records.
Oh,
and
cool.
I drove there and back.
That's sick.
No, it's horrible. Driving across the country is awful, bro. What? It ruined driving for me.
Seriously?
To this day, I still I don't like driving anymore because of that shit. The way there was cool because I had my friend with me, like that I've known since first grade.
Oh, cool.
And he goes to UCLA Law School. So he drove there with me at the beginning of the summer, and he was like, "Can I just like put some shit in your car so I can like keep it with you, and then when I'm ready to move in at the end of the summer, you could just bring it to me." I was like, "Yeah, bro." So he helped me move into where I was staying there, and then I was like, the week I left was the week he was getting there, so I was just like, "Here's all your shit." He helped me move out. I helped him move in. And it was fire, bro.
That's cool.
But the way back, it was me and my mom, And
Okay.
me and him, we did it over the course of like 4 days, like stopping and shit. By the time the internship was over and me and my mom were going, I was pissed because like I couldn't find a job and I wanted to stay in LA. So I was pissed. I was like, I'm not fucking stopping, bro. Like we're just going straight home.
Damn.
So I dead ass drove. It was like it's like 20, 30 hours, something like that. I don't know. But I dead ass drove damn near all of it. I mean, my mom drove for like 5-6 hours, maybe, if that, so I could sleep a little bit.
Yeah.
And I just drove the entire shit.
Oh my gosh. But it wasn't beautiful. The Purple Mountain Majesty, Fields of Grain.
On the way there, it was all right. It was all right on the way there. Way back, I was not rocking with it.
Damn. So how come you couldn't find a job in LA?
It was, well, the entertainment industry and advertising industries as a whole are just fucked right now. It's super hard to find entry level positions. So like I said, I had that internship at Warner Records. So I'm going around like,
That sounds great, right?
Yeah,
Like, big
like,
name. Okay, cool.
on paper, I should be able to transition into an entry level position at any other record label because this is one of the big three.
Also, you have 3 degrees?
It's like I feel like
Or
I should
2
have 3
majors and a
degrees.
minor?
I had three majors in college, but they only gave me one piece of paper, which I was kind of shitty about.
Okay.
I was kind of pissed. Like I did the work for 3. Can I have 3 pieces of goddamn paper?
Yeah. That's so nuts.
But yeah, so it was just hard, and like I'm in there like trying to like dick suck pause so I can like get like a job.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I'm doing all this, and it's like 2 weeks before the internship ended, the company like laid off like 20% of their staff just with cuts and stuff like that. Cause we knew it was coming too. Cause we had just got an email like a week or so before that saying they were trying to cut like $3 billion in spending or something like that.
So you just got fucked timing-wise.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe go to NYU and improve your resume
That's
even
the
more.
hope.
I mean, you'll be undeniable.
Yeah,
right?
that's the hope. And the thing that really drew me in with NYU was the way their curriculum works for music business. They build it in so every semester, except it's 4 semesters. So 3 of the semesters, your second, third, and fourth semester, part of the curriculum is you have to get an internship. So they help you like find one and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So I will have 3 more internships at different like music places by the time I'm all said and done.
Right. So hypothetically, that's 3 chances to.
Yeah.
I mean, and most likely you'll get the first one, and then you'll just do that for the next 3 years. But
yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting.
So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I would leave tomorrow if I could. I would leave tomorrow.
And so, why did you come out here again? Just for the show last night?
Yeah, I literally came for the show. I was like, damn, I'm leaving in a week, bro. This is the last time I'll probably see a lot of these artists be able to perform. So I was like, fuck it, bro. Let me go. Let me take some video like I usually do.
That's sick.
So it was fun.
So, where are you staying?
I was at
a friend, or?
Yeah, I have a bunch of friends that live here. So
Okay.
my friend Havana, I stayed with her. I've known her since like freshman year of college. It was like me and the friend that drove to LA with me. Me and him roomed together because we knew each other since first grade. And then her and one of my other now really good friends were our neighbors in the dorm.
Oh, cool.
And we just kind of like hit it off because like freshman year, me and my roommate, we both had girlfriends. So we were just like, we need some like women friends.
Sure.
Because like everything's more fun, like going out and stuff at the bar and stuff.
Yeah.
It can be more fun when you have women around you.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Like even not even like on some like trying to get with them, just like as friends.
Yeah, especially IU. I'm sure you're with a bunch of corn-fed redneck guys. After a while, you're kind of like, yeah, maybe we should hang out with these chicks. Yeah, that's funny.
No,
so where is she at in the city?
She lives in
Is she in the burbs, or?
No, fuck. What's the like? She lives in Wrigleyville.
Nice. So you're close.
Yeah. I don't really fuck with Wrigleyville like that, but it just reminds
More
me
corn-fed white people.
Yeah, it just reminds me too much of IU.
Yeah, it's funny. People are kind of pissed about it that Wrigleyville has become like mini Nashville. Mm-hmm. All the bars are like country themed. There's like a hot chicken place. Like
Pete Crow.
Yeah.
We went there last night, bro. That shit was horrible.
Yeah.
I did not fuck with it.
I've had fun there, but yeah, it's like a country bar. It's kind of interesting.
And I like some country music. Like I'm down. I wasn't expecting it though. Like I literally texted her. I was like, yo, because I knew I wanted to, when you texted me, I was like, fuck, bro, I knew I got to stay 2 days now. and I want to see her before I dip out because I haven't seen her in a minute, and her birthday's coming up. I'm gonna miss her birthday.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck it, bro. Let's stay night. So we went out to the bars, and I was just like, yo, let me know. I'll let you know when the shit's over, and I just gotta bring my car. Give me the little parking pass shit, and we can go out wherever with you and your friends. Bet. And we went to that bar, and I was like, fuck, bro. She set me up too because she knows I don't. It reminds me of, there's a bar in Bloomington called the Bluebird.
Okay.
It's the exact same thing pretty much.
Right, right. That's so funny. It's even a bird. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Old Crow, I think is what it is. Old Crow Smokehouse.
But yeah, we did that. It was, yeah.
Yeah. My buddy he's actually moving next weekend from Wrigley to River North, which is more like downtown, big skyscraper kind of stuff. Which I'm pissed because Wrigley is like a 30-minute train ride. So me and him, it was like super close. Now it's going to be even further and blah, blah, blah. But he hates going out in Wrigley because it's a lot of like younger people, that sort of vibe, the college bar sort of feeling and stuff, where he wants to be more sophisticated and, whatever, which I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm getting drunk. So
yeah, it's not insane to say that. And if I would have, like, I didn't get faded. I didn't get drunk at all because I was like, fuck, bro, I can't be hungover for this.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I was like, I can't be hungover for this shit.
God. So you went to the show and out to the bars in Wrigley and you didn't drink?
Yeah, well, at the show, it's like I got my camera with me. I'm usually like working and
You're
shit
working,
doing
right?
that.
Okay.
But I had a couple beers, but it's not like I was hammered.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You're a guy. Couple beers, like 3-4 beers. You're damn near still sober.
Yeah, then that doesn't count. Yeah, beer math is fun, right? 1 beer isn't a beer. 2 beers is a beer.
Yeah.
5 beers is a couple beers. Yeah.
Bro, I just can't, like, seeing how I am now with like drinking and stuff, like, it makes me question how the fuck I lived 3 years in college, because I lived in a house with 8 other dudes. We're all real good friends, and it was just like an every weekend thing, bro.
Yeah, I believe it. I never went to college, so I didn't really have that experience. But all my buddies after high school wanted to, like, let's move into a house together and all this kind of shit. And I was like, that just seems like a good way to like lose our friendship or like make me hate you.
It's cool. It was cool because we met each other. Well, 2 of them were from South Bend, and I'd known them, one since elementary, one since middle school. And then me and the one since elementary school roomed together. And then in a different building, the other guy from South Bend, he met like 6 or 7 more guys. I'm almost 24 years old, by the way.
I hit one of those on Christmas at my fiance's family party, and nobody laughed. And somebody literally was like, "You're the oldest guy here." Like the 18-year-old was like, "Dude."
Bro, that's my friend, the one from South Bend that goes to UCLA. He's like, "Damn, bro, no one laughs at like the 6-7 jokes here."
LA's too cool. Yeah. Where did you live in LA?
I lived in Silver Lake.
Okay, so that's kind of more hipster vibe, right?
Yeah,
it's like artistic zone.
I loved it though. I loved it. Cool.
That's kind of how this is here too in Evanston. It's like just like in Chicago, but it's very artistic. Northwestern universities here, so it's like a lot of like artsy people.
Well, I lived like probably like a 10-minute walk from here.
What?
In summer of 24? Yeah. I lived in Evanston.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What were you doing here?
The goal was to get a job and fucking like just do pretty much what Preston was doing, because I was when I was first starting out.
Yeah.
And so I would like go to all the events and shit that whole summer, but I couldn't find a job. But I was living with Forrest. His name is Forrest.
Okay.
That's way easier than just saying my friend from elementary school. But his girlfriend went to Northwestern, and one of her roommates they lived in like some house sort of apartment thing where it was like 3 rooms and the kitchen and bathrooms and stuff down here, and then like separate entrance, but still I guess under the same lease or whatever, same house. I could walk like downstairs and through another entrance and I'd be in their house. But she had like her own thing up there, and it was like a bedroom, another living room, its own kitchen, bathroom, all that sort of shit. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so me and him just split the cost of that. Like obviously he would go downstairs, sleep with his girlfriend, but like me and him just lived in there. He like worked from home that whole summer.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
So pretty cheap, and you're still with your friends, and you're living in the city. That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, so I loved living up here. It was cool.
That's awesome. I love this town. I mean, it's like my favorite. I moved here 2 years ago, so
Okay.
It's still kind of new for me. But
Are you originally from Chicago or like suburbs area?
yeah, I lived. I grew up like an hour away from here. Basically, Bartlett is what it is. Just
Okay.
big suburb.
Okay.
Chicagoland is what I would describe it as. You know, just kind of basic. Grow up, we lived 2 blocks from the metro, so I could take the train. Like as a kid, like there was a skate park in Roselle, which was like 30 minutes from where I grew up, so kind of like halfway to the city. So we would do that all the time. You'd sneak on the train, try not to pay, whatever, you know, in middle school and stuff, high school. And then as I got older, we would go into the city more, like you know, not tell my parents. I'd just like disappear for like the night, you know, be like, yeah, I'm sleeping at Ryan's house, and then I'd be like skateboarding downtown, you know, smoking blunts and shit on the river, and so. Didn't grow up in the city, but would do that sometimes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I moved here. I work in this area. And then I'm like, I just need to get closer to, because I was like interviewing a lot of people from like my high school and stuff, and that's cool. But you know, I've now switched it to people that are trying to do content or trying to be like actually going for the same goal, not just like, oh, this guy's funny, I'll have him on the show, you know. So that's why I felt like when I moved here, now I feel like my show has really gotten better. I feel like I'm getting much better talent and you know, all that sort of stuff because of it. So I'm so glad I moved here. Like it's really, I feel like helps. So
how do you like go about finding people for the show? Do you just like send off like 10 DMs a day and whoever responds?
Yeah. So with George and Preston, I actually have a lot more people that will hit me up or follow me, like if I'm tagging something or whatever. And so like my network is getting bigger that way. But yeah, for 3 years, I've just been like firing off DMs constantly.
That's fire.
But like with you, like I've been following you for a while. And I don't even know why I didn't hit you up. Maybe I knew you were from Indiana or something. I can't remember either. But one day I was just like, yeah, like why haven't I hit this? I literally will like all your videos and stuff. And so, anyway, so yeah, stuff like that'll happen. George has recommended a lot of people. I also have a lot of comedians on the show.
I've seen a couple of those clips and stuff.
Yeah, so that's like the other scene that I'm sort of in. So then I have other people like, oh, this is my friend. After every episode, I go, who are your friends? Send them my way. I'll do whatever. People cancel on me all the time. Like I'm always scrounging for the next interview. Right. So
I low-key can't believe that like people be canceling.
Yeah. Dude, rappers, it was like impossible to get I would literally like double book people and then they both cancel on me. I'm like,
yeah,
what the fuck? You know, but I mean, I get it. And like my fiance would be like, hey, you're not that important. You know, because I'd be like, I put it in my calendar. Why didn't he didn't put it in his calendar? And she's like, who are you? Like, you're not important. Why do you think people should like, you know, bow to you? And like, well, I'm just saying, like, you know, we made a plan, stick to the plan. You know,
that's a respect thing, bro.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Thing. Like, it'd be one thing if like maybe like 24, 48 hours before they're like, yeah, I can't make it. But the way you're talking about it feels like they're like 2 hours before it's supposed to start. Oh yeah, I'm not going to make it.
Like the guy, little curtain pull here, the guys that are coming right after you leave right now, they were supposed to be on Thursday. Talked to them a month ago, set it up, boom. Week before, hey, we're good? Yeah, we're good, boom. Literally day before, hey, still good, 6 o'clock, blah, blah. Yeah, for sure. Then that day, hey, bro, yeah, my bad, I can't do it, or whatever. It's like,
damn.
You know, and again, who cares, whatever, I'm doing it now, so it's fine, but what were you confirming every time I hit you up? Like, what were you, I don't know, so...
Yeah, it is frustrating, which is, again, why I started doing a lot more of the content shit instead of the music video shit.
Yeah, just by yourself.
Yeah.
If I could do it by myself, I would, but also, like, I like meeting new people. Like, this is great, dude. Like,
I'm fire.
Hopefully we're friends for life, you know, best friends, whatever, but...
Pull up to New York, gang.
I would love to. That would be sick if I could interview in New York. That'd be awesome. But okay, Amuz. One more time for the fans, for the folks at home. Tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at Amuz, AMUZ.IG. You can find me on TikTok, same thing, at Amuz, AMUZ.TOK.talk. You can find me on YouTube if you fuck with my sort of content on Instagram and I did fuck that up. You can find me on YouTube if you like my content, if you fucked with me here. For your amusement. FORYOURAMUZMENT, for your amusement. I do pretty much like the same shit, just like talking to artists. I do like more in-depth videos from my social media. Like I just recorded like a 10-minute video yesterday about why rappers need to lie more in their songs. So I think that's going to come out on Monday, I think.
That's great. And that's such a good headline.
Yeah. but stuff like that. And then I make music videos. That's just Amuz music videos on YouTube. So if you see an artist you fuck with, like Phoenix, shout out Phoenix, Trevo Fuego, all of them, I do a lot of their music videos too. And then I'm starting a gaming channel pretty soon.
Nice.
So
like streaming sort of stuff?
Like, I'm not going to stream. I can't stream. I can't trust myself live. Because, like, I'm too much of a perfectionist, bro.
I totally get
like
that.
I started stuttering on that outro. I'm thinking in the back of my head, damn, I hope he cuts it. But then
clean it up. That's the thing with the podcast is I am a perfectionist about stuff, but at the same time, kind of the beauty of it is that it's imperfect. So
yeah,
there's that balance. But no,
but it's like with the gaming shit, I'll damn near have a couple beers, so it's like I'm a little more comfortable because that's just like you said, talking to yourself way harder.
Yeah, dude, it's so hard. Like Bill Burr is like the original podcast by himself guy, and it's just like he can rant, right? He's a professional comedian, totally different. Like with me, it's like I would just I would want to shoot myself in the face. But okay, cool. One more question before we
What's
end.
up?
MIH Jibo, do you know that guy?
I love Jibo.
Yeah, he's the man.
I love him. I think he just needs to get more consistent because whenever he posts, it bangs.
It's true.
But
He does crazy numbies. It's nuts.
Yeah, it bangs whenever he posts. He just needs to. But the thing is, he lives like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. He lives in, how far is Bloomington, Illinois from here? 3 hours?
Yeah, probably 2.5 hours from here.
That's what he lives in.
Yeah, and he drove here like on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
He's crazy. That's another thing. He will drive all over the place. Yeah. He goes to shows. I think he was at that Kanye show too down in Houston or whatever that was. Yeah, he's cool. He's another guy where it's like just another person of the scene where it's like he is not really making music, but he's still contributing to what's going on. I just think it's so cool.
Preston Wolf is another one that does something like similar to that, like the interviews.
Yeah, I DM'd him. I'm like, hey, dude, come on the show. And he's like, oh, I sent him the address, and he's like, oh, it's kind of far. Like, my mom doesn't really want to drive that far. And I'm like, I literally was like, how old are you? He's like 17. I'm like, what the
I didn't know he was that young.
I know. It's like,
I thought he was like 18, 19.
Yeah, so he's like a kid. So I've not had that interview, but same thing. Like you can tell he's doing it. He's doing his thing, and his numbers do.
He bangs too. After all those Summer Smash interviews, he found like what works for him and what he needs to lean into.
Yeah, the whole whatever brain rot kind of shit. It's kind of fun to ask questions.
Tung sahur.
Exactly. Okay, final question, and then we'll end it. Young Rage. Do you know about this kid yet?
Is that the like? Because there's stable for money. I think. Yes. Is that the other one? The other little white boy?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
spiky
him.
hair.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
I haven't talked to him or anything like that. I've just seen him with Stable Money.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to him about him with George and blah blah blah. But I've been listening to his music, and it's actually kind of fun and good. And because he is so young, it is very raw, but it makes it fun and like exciting, I guess, for me. I don't know, maybe that's just me being an old man thinking like this little kid is good when he's not, but
it's kind of cool. I don't know how willing I'd be to let my like 12, 13-year-old son do all that sort of shit.
Yeah,
but
dude, and his songs are like, she wanna fuck me, she wanna it's so funny.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how willing I'd be able to let my 12, 13-year-old son do that. But if his parents are on board and they're making sure he's safe, I don't see an issue with it.
That's what I said. I'm like, honestly, his mom is probably the best person in the world. She's like letting her son follow his dreams. Like that's kind of beautiful. Anyways, Amuz, thank you so much. This was great.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to have you on again. And good luck with all of your future endeavors.
Thank you. You too, bro.
You've got a bright future. And I like to think I have an eye for talent. And I saw you and I was like, this guy's going to do big things. So
appreciate you, bro. I hope you're going to blow up too. Promise.
Thank you, man.
Hey, think of it. If I blow up, we got this interview. This is my first one ever. I'll be able to point niggas back to this.
That's why I'm doing it, man. Gotta get the old ship. So, all right, we are out.
Ladies and gentlemen,